Electricity crisis has been a long-standing one with various reasons for the SOE's demise coming into the spotlight. During a briefing earlier this week, CEO Andre de Ruyter listed a number of things he believed the government could do to assist the situation at the power utility. So what exactly are the issues at the power utility? For more on this, we are joined by University of Cape Town's chemical engineering professor, Professor Harro von Blottnitz. Professor, welcome to Newsfeed AM. Now, the quality of coal is essential for adequate functioning in any energy system. South Africa is said to have its coal mixed with sand and rocks. How much of this has an impact on the state of our infrastructure?
Our coal reserves, they do come out of the ground, not in a pure form. Some of our power stations are designed to deal with that. Letaba Power Station can burn coal that's got 30% so-called ash in it, which is rocks. This is not a new problem to Eskom. The coal stations and the infrastructure have been designed to deal with this.
So what are we then saying is the issue with regards to us not having the sufficient supply of electricity coming into this country?
That we're not getting enough electricity out of the system at the moment has to deal with the fact that half the fleet of power stations has reached its end of life and should be retiring. And we're just trying to fix them again and again to keep them running until we've got new stations coming on stream.
Now, Prof, will we be seeing South Africa rather moving into renewable energy rather instead of us relying on the coal? Is this not a contributing factor to our ailing infrastructure?
So, indeed, the plans for the electricity system, the plans of the government are to introduce a lot more renewable power to the grid. This is, in economic terms, the cheapest option that is available to us. It's also theoretically one that can be built quite quickly. And so as the older power stations, which happen to be coal-fired, are retiring, we should be seeing a lot of renewables coming onto the grid, but it's not been coming on fast enough.
With the rest of the world still using a lot more coal, Professor, is it really advisable for South Africa to be moving more into renewable energy? I mean, of course, there was a UN report that came out and that said that to keep the world from heating by 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2030, there must be a reduction in the usage of coal, which needs to be at about 58%. Should we be moving in that direction when the rest of the world really is more of a contributor towards global warming and climate change with the kind of energy that they produce and emit into the atmosphere?
I'm not so sure that the rest of the world isn't moving away from coal. I think a lot of countries are looking to us as being a bit of a laggard, and that we haven't been moving all that fast. The move out of coal towards renewables is a global one. We got to play our part. We've made a commitment to the international community that we will play our part. International partners have come back to us with an offer of a significant amount of money to help us to move in that direction. And if we use that resourcing well, then indeed it could also help us in the short term with this load shedding problem.
Prof, thank you so much for your time, and we do hope that this load shedding problem will not be a lingering problem as it is and has been over the last couple of years, and that we will find solutions to our energy. Now, local